Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to William Patterson University for the dedication of the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center in the David and Lorraine Chang Library. Before we start, I want to welcome Judge Martini and his family and Gail to campus once again, and to also recognize Dr. Ken Sheng and his wife, Nancy, along with some of the university's VIPs. Attending today from the Board of Trustees is John Galandek. Can just wave a little bit if you're here. John Galandek, Brad Neely, and Michael Seif. From the University Foundation, Bill Duffy, Rick Sirota, and Lauren Locker. From the University Cabinet, Allison Boucher-Jarvis, Guillermo de Vega, Stuart Goldstein, Kirsten Lurikite, Loretta McLaughlin-Vignay, Josh Powers, and Melissa Reardon-Henry. We also have with us here today many of our deans and associate deans, so if I don't mention your name, just raise your hand. Edward Owusu-Ansah, Dean of the Library, Wartina Davis and Lauren Razor-Sedetto, Venkat Sharma, and Eileen Lubick. And I think, is Amy here? There, Amy Ginsberg. So thank you all for being here today for this lovely occasion. As we proceed with the festivities, I'd like to thank Judge William Martini, his family, and the Nicholas Martini Foundation for their unwavering commitment and philanthropic generosity to William Patterson University. Today's gathering is so much more than just an electronic resource center. Today is a celebration of the Martini family's continuous generosity. First, with Hamilton's Hall state-of-the-art Martini broadcast studio back in 1993, and now their newest philanthropic gift to benefit William Patterson students. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lauren Locker, Vice Chair of the William Patterson University Foundation and owner of Locker Financial Services, LLC. Lauren?
Thank you, Pam. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Lauren Locker, Vice Chair of the William Patterson University Foundation, and I'm pleased to welcome you all here today to the dedication of the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center, which is a mouthful. I'm an alumna of William Patterson University, having graduated back in 1979, and I've previously served as an adjunct professor teaching in the William Patterson fabulous financial planning program. I'm keenly aware of the incredible impact that this gift is going to have, not only on our students, but for the university. I want to express my deep gratitude to the Martini family who joins us today, your family, and the Nicholas Martini Foundation for this incredible investment that they're making in the future of our students. The foundation is committed to raising funds in support of academic excellence and student success at this great institution. So on behalf of the Board of Directors of William Patterson University Foundation, it's my honor to recognize the generosity of the Martini Family Foundation, the Nicholas Martini Foundation, and whose gifts we pay tribute to today with this dedication ceremony. I'd like to now introduce Michael Allen Seif, the former chair of the Foundation Board and the current chair of the William Patterson Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Lauren. It is my honor to join you as we gather here today to recognize a generous donation from the Nicholas Martini Foundation to William Patterson University. As we recognize this gift today with the dedication of the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center in the David and Lorraine Chen Library, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Nicholas Martini Foundation and its history with the university. The Nicholas Martini Foundation, established in 1986, is dedicated to supporting programs primarily in the fields of youth and education, public health and welfare, community development, and arts and humanities. The foundation focuses on giving locally in New Jersey, New York, and Washington, D.C., as well as in a few international locations. Its founder, Nicholas Martini, was a successful attorney and an office holder in Passaic County. He served as the mayor of the city of Passaic, a 5-term city commissioner for Passaic, and as a Passaic County freeholder. Upon his death in 1991, the bulk of his estate was given to the foundation, which is headed by his nephew, the Honorable William J. Martini, president of the foundation, a U.S. District Court judge for the District of New Jersey, and a former congressman representing New Jersey's 8th District in the U.S. House of Representatives. Judge Martini, we are deeply grateful for your family's support through the years. The Martini Foundation has been connected to William Patterson for nearly 3 decades. In 1993, the foundation gave the university a generous grant to fund the state-of-the-art Martini Teleconference Center in Hamilton Hall, enabling William Patterson to originate live, interactive television programs via satellite and connect with locations around the world. At the time, the university was the only non-commercial facility in New Jersey with that capacity. The 88-seat facility, which today is known as the Martini Broadcast Studio, provides state-of-the-art video conferencing and live broadcast capability for the university, and it serves as a hub for significant online and broadcast events. The foundation has continued to support the university over the past 3 decades and has also contributed to the academic enrichment of the community, gifting the Nicholas Martini Collection to the university in 2004. The collection, housed in the Chang Library and Archives and Special Collections, includes Nicholas Martini's personal papers and extensive newspaper clippings that document his campaigns for office and present a political history of Passaic from the 1930s through the 1950s. Numerous photos and other personal papers provide information about the Martini family, his business ventures, and involvement in community activities. Judge Martini is also planning to gift all of his papers to the university upon his retirement, and selections from both are on view in display cases in the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center. Now, thanks to today's very generous gift from the Nicholas Martini Foundation, William Patterson students will benefit from the opportunity to study, conduct research, and collaborate in a modern facility where they can access the resources they need to pursue their dreams of achieving a college education. We are grateful to the Nicholas Martini Foundation and its president, the Honorable William J. Martini, for so generously supporting William Patterson University and its students, and it's my honor to thank them and recognize them on behalf of the Board of Trustees. And I would add, it's a special personal honor for me because the other William Martini is my partner and the finest real estate professional in the land. So this is a special occasion. I'd like to introduce the president of William Patterson, Richard J. Heldobler, to present his remarks.
Thank you, Michael, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here on this special occasion. In particular, I want to thank Vice Chair Locker and Chair Sieve for their great leadership of William Patterson and the University Foundation. I have to say that the Martini broadcast room became my home away from home during COVID. As we were trying to figure out how we communicated with our community and kept them engaged, it became the go-to place that I was able to send out messages. And I'm sure post-COVID that with faculty adopting more electronic resources in their pedagogy, this room will get equally as good use for our students. But I also want to offer a special welcome and an acknowledgement to the people whose generosity and support made this possible, certainly being the Honorable William J. Martini and all the members of the Martini family and representatives of the Nicholas Martini Foundation. I would also like to welcome Dr. Kenneth Chang and his wife Nancy. Ken's parents, David and Lorraine Chang, were the namesakes of the wonderful library, so thank you for your longtime support of William Patterson. We're so honored to have you with us today. So we're here today to dedicate a very exciting new resource, the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center, which will provide tremendous benefits to the academic success of William Patterson students. You know, just this last week, I presented my spring State of the University address to the community, and in it, I talked a lot about the tremendous growth of our WP Online programs among graduate and adult learners, which will certainly be a big part of William Patterson's future growth. However, I also stressed another very important point, and that is William Patterson is and will remain at its core a place where young people come to learn, live, and work in the kind of supportive environment that best thrives on a physical college campus. Central to that student experience is the Chang Library, including this great newly updated space where we're gathered this afternoon. This library and the Resource Center lie at what is unified as the academic heart of our campus, where students of all majors and years from all colleges come throughout the day and night to study and collaborate with classmates, as well as receive guidance and learn research skills from the excellent Chang Library faculty and staff. Within this building, the Electronic Resource Center, which now bears the Martini family name, will be one of the busiest hubs of student activities. And if the Dean of Library has anything to say about it, soon a coffee bar will be part of our experience. I haven't forgotten, Edward, I haven't forgotten. There is a special energy and a certain kind of magic that happens when students, faculty, and staff gather together in a common space like this one. And now, with the vital support of the Nicholas Martini Foundation, we are able to enhance this critical space and the technology resources it provides. As a result, our students can take full advantage of the best of both in-person and electronic learning. From the top to bottom redesign and refresh of this space includes functional and attractive new furniture and a variety of state-of-the-art computer terminals that are both Mac and PC. It can accommodate the needs of both the individual user, but also small groups doing collaborative work. As such, it will truly support student success by providing broad access to some of the most fundamental and in-demand academic resources, especially post-COVID. On behalf of the entire campus community, I want to thank the Nicholas Martini Foundation, the Martini family, and all of the trustees of the foundation for their generous and meaningful support of William Patterson and our students. I am thrilled with how this project turned out. Thank you, Kevin, and your team. You really did a great job. I know how important it will be to our entire university community for years to come. I'm especially pleased with its new designation as the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center, as it will communicate to our entire campus community the importance of the family and the foundation in supporting William Patterson's mission to educate students who are changing the social fabric of New Jersey and our nation. So on behalf of a grateful university, thanks to all of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm overwhelmed, to be frank with you. I wasn't expecting this type of celebration, but it's greatly appreciated. And I do appreciate it. I'm sure my whole family does. Mr. President, Dean, and Pam, and David is here, who's been very helpful. And Chairman, thank you for the remarks. And I want to reflect for a moment. I'm sure some of you remember these names, but Arnold Spirit and Dennis Santillo introduced me to William Patterson back in the early 90s. Dennis and I knew each other from government and encouraged me to come visit, and at that time introduced us to the broadcast center, and we got involved then. So my own personal involvement with William Patterson began back with Arnold and Dennis, and continued thereafter. I was delighted 6 months ago or so to renew that relationship through Pam's efforts and the dean's efforts and the efforts of everybody who introduced me again to what they had a need for in this resource center. When I first came in to visit, it was an empty space. I didn't know if it had much opportunity to be what it is today, but I'm thrilled to see what it's developed into, and I think it'll be a very nice supplement to the Dr. Chang and his wife's library. So we hope we supplement it well, Doctor. I'm sure Nick, having been close to him and having worked with him and having set up what he thought would be the purposes and vision of his foundation was focused a lot on young people and their opportunities to advance themselves and their opportunities to grow, and education and those things for youthful people was primary in his mind. He did not have any children. He had tragically had 4 stillbirth children at the time. So I think his particular interest in children and their development was very real, and he committed himself to that. And that's one of the reasons why throughout my 30 years involved with the foundation, we've tried to focus on a variety of different children's and youth activities, including Boys and Girls Clubs, YMCAs, YWHAs, and to try to follow what his real goal was and what his love was. I'm sure if he were here today, he'd be taken back as I am with what has developed as the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center. Primarily the Electronic Resource Center, not just the name, but the fact that it's on the cutting edge of the future, I'm sure. I know personally as a judge, when I first started 20 years ago, we still had books. And I was committed to books. Shortly thereafter, I found out we were not ordering any more books, and we were ordering more computers. And I was at a loss, to be frank with you. But my law clerks, fortunately, that's all they knew. They didn't even know how to open a book and how to do, who's the lawyer here? So, they didn't know how to do shepherdizing or anything. When I said, can you shepherdize this case? None of you know that. The lawyers do. They looked at me in disbelief, like, what do you mean? And so I came to realize how this is the future. And I don't think you can go to college today or anywhere for an education without having the opportunity to get skilled and professionalized with electronic resources. So in closing, I am absolutely thrilled, more thrilled than Pam probably realizes. One, this wasn't necessary, but you insisted on it, and we're happy to be here. My son, who Chairman mentioned already, is here. My daughter, Marissa, and Gail Hansen, who is my deputy court clerk for 20 years. She's retiring though, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So she's going to retire. So I want to thank you, and we're absolutely thrilled that this came out the way it did. And Dr. Chang, I hope you're happy that this will be a nice supplement to your library. Thank you very much.
Thank you today for participating in this momentous occasion, and have a wonderful day.
A very special day here for William Patterson University, as well as the Nicholas Martini Foundation. It's the opening of the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center, which is a state-of-the-art center which will give students at William Patterson an opportunity to have all the skills available for them to advance their education in the modern world. So we're happy to be here, and thank the university for putting together this special place of the Chang Library, and we hope it's a good supplement to the university.
Okay. Hi, my name is Edward Usuansa. I'm the Dean of the Library here at William Patterson University. This is a wonderful, wonderful facility for us, a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for our students. It's a state-of-the-art. It's as good as it gets anywhere in the United States. And just take a look at the place, and it's not your typical hidden in a corner type of lab or resource center.
My name is Ken Chang, and I'm the son of David and Lorraine Chang. I'm truly honored and grateful for the Martini family to make such a generous donation to this library. My parents always encouraged education. It was very, very important in our family. And I think that this resource center will enhance the education for the students in the 21st century.
Hi, I'm Dave Williams. I'm the Special Collections Librarian here at the Chang Library. And I'm thrilled to be working with the Martini Foundation and Judge Martini and his family to help put together this center. It's a fantastic resource. In addition, I will be working with the judge to accession his collection, his papers from his judicial career on the bench, from his career as a congressman. We're going to add it to the existing Martini collection that was put together for the late Mayor Nicholas Martini. And it's going to be an incredible asset for the university and for the community.
I'm really excited to be here for the ribbon cutting of the Martini Family Electronic Resource Center. It'll really be a great, great asset to the Chang Library and the university community as a whole. Thank you.